is something. Um,
Surprised they banned Lich since it got nerfed to shit.
yeah, it's an interesting. So we got Shadow Shaman, Earthshaker. Since I don't know the teams as well as you do right now, and Gus is in. There we go. There's Gus.
Gas.
Keep jumping through and just adjusting sounds and shit. So, but cool. So we do see a Sand Shaker and a Sand King, Sand Shaker, Sand King, and a Shadow Shaman. Who on Team 7 plays Earth Spirit? I'm assuming someone's super good at Earth Spirit because you don't pick Earth Spirit if you can kind of play Earth Spirit.
Pretty sure it's Toyota.
So it's a mid Earth Spirit?
Oh, and who fucking supports?
Well, I know that, but I mean, Toyota's their mid player, isn't he?
I don't remember.
Well, Toyota's actually not here.
Okay's definitely playing mid. Arctan's definitely playing off lane. I think
Wubba's
the
playing
carry, right?
for them.
Yeah. So I know those
Brown
three.
Ninja and the other two are the supports.
Right.
I want to say Brown Ninja plays Earth Spirit, but I could be wrong. I don't know the fifth person.
Brown Ninja did some really good shit last time I watched him play, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays the Earth Spirit. It could be a really good, like, there's a lot of stuff he can stop with this if he's in position.
Radiant team ban.
Okay, so Spirit Breaker. A lot of initiation. Kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, it's two support heroes that can get on you really fast from out of vision.
Yeah, but only thing is, like, which one of these is a 5? Because you kind of need both of them. Both needs a little bit. Like, either
Spirit Breaker's the 5.
Okay.
He gets gold off of killing people.
Right. Well, I mean, hopefully he isn't the one getting the kill, though. You want the carry wherever he is to get that kind of kill. Carry offlaner.
You really gotta pick a hero. You got 10 seconds left.
So we see the Animage band out. We might see
5 seconds, Morty.
like a pretty heavy int carry coming up.
They're gonna have to pick a carry that can sustain itself in lane because none of these supports are like lane supporting.
Yeah, these are very roamy supports. So some, I don't know, not life stealer. PL really good at sustaining himself in lane.
Back ban.
Radiant team pick.
Oh yeah, they respect ban the Abaddon.
Is that an Arctan hero?
Yeah,
I didn't know he played heroes other than Darkseer.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely an
That's
Arctan
his favorite
hero.
hero.
Is it really though? I feel
Well,
like
I mean, his profile
Darkseer's no one's
pictures are
favorite
not.
hero.
You better pick
I
your
think he's
hero.
just embracing the meme that's like all he got picked last season.
Oh well, I mean, he was doing really well with them against this team last time. I mean, he went off lane. He had he had a Radiance by I think 25 minutes as an off lane Abaddon. But I mean, Arctan too. The thing with that was there was, I think it was Arctan's, Abaddon's shield, and Lina were the only ones that could affect the Slark. So it was basically up to them.
The Slark was 1k.
Was the Slark 1K? I didn't look too deeply into
I
it.
think it was 2k, but in the second game, they put Io on the 1k support. That was nice.
Io's really difficult to play, though, if you don't know how to play him correctly.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't know. I think during the game I commented on a couple things where, like, he should have left him or should have disconnected to him or should have connected to him certain things while he was jumping around, but I mean...
Your bad can cast from the dead, I guess.
So, we see a Faceless.
4-man cast.
That's... Do we have a 4-man cast going?
Well, your bad's in here.
Oh, hey, we have 4 people in here. Hey, you're bad.
Hey.
Well, I guess I have a 4-man cast going. That's cool.
You got 10 seconds left.
Like 20 minutes, we're all just gonna leave.
Yeah, everyone's just gonna leave me at 20 minutes in. I was hoping to get someone who's gonna stick around. But I don't know. That's an off-lane void, right? Any opinions? I personally don't like the safe lane void. I don't think it's good enough.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but I don't think you could do it by yourself. I think
The
that
same king can offlane pretty well. think it depends on what Team 7 picks for their safe lane. If it's a melee, then you put a Sand King there.
Yeah. I mean, you also have to assume that the so you're gonna have to assume that the safe lane carry for Team 7 is gonna be alone most of the game. So if they pick around that. So there's our offlaner. We have a Darkseer offlaner. So that's Arctan's hero. We have Arctan on Darkseer.
Is Sand King good versus Darkseer?
No, because the Sand King or the Darkseer should never be close to the Sand King. Also, the Darkseer should almost never be close to the lane. You basically just throw your orb on him and you let him push out the lane.
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Is Void good against Darkseer?
Better against Arcseer only because you can time leap away and negate some of that damage, but nobody's really good against Darkseer. Darkseer kind of just annoys you. I guess another hard pushing person may do it.
Like,
Range. You don't want to play a melee hero against a
range
Darkseer.
heroes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you don't want to play a melee hero against a Darkseer. Kind of the same thing for playing a melee hero against a Sand King because of the whole damage. So Outworld Devourer. Ooh. That's interesting.
It's gonna be a mid.
Yeah, mid Outworld.
If
Outworld's
you're
really
fast
annoying.
enough, you can stop the Spirit Breaker from charging you or Spirit Roll.
Yeah. But also, I think eventually Outworld Devourer gets a Lincoln's anyway. Even on this team, I think the Lincoln's is good because it does stop the Spirit Breaker just from coming in, and that's pretty good. Not really anything else that it stops, but it's good for just generalized stopping right now. Because the Earth Spirit's stun and silence goes through it. I don't know. Who do you think beats an Outworld Devourer in lane? There's a couple people that Viper, yeah. I mean Viper in general. I talked about
Sniper,
that.
Sorry.
Oh,
Razor.
Sniper, Viper, Razor.
Razor.
Does Razor's link go through Astral Imprisonment?
It
Yeah.
does.
Okay. Well, that would be
And
annoying
if
as
you,
shit.
Like a
astral,
combo.
if you astral him, then your passive also ticks or does damage to you.
Ooh, Radiant team ban.
So we have a Quap. That'll be really annoying as well. But all the Outworld Devourer needs to get is a wand, and Quap's not as important. But hopefully we don't see OK. I mean, I'm sure he'll know, but hopefully we don't see him max out your dagger first, because it's doesn't work. It's not really good.
Darkseer and Quap don't they synergize well with ultis, but it's not as much as other heroes.
Yeah, well, they don't really have. I mean, they have the vacuum into Quap ult, but I mean, there's also Earth Spirit ult. If you get all of them together,
Yeah.
that's really good. I don't know if it works the same way as, I mean, the Faceless ult. You can't Sand King into it. You can't Shadow Shaman into it. You can Shadow Shaman on the outside. But we do see the Sniper ban. Probably
I think
just
this Quap's
because.
gonna have problems. They have a lot of catch for her.
Yeah, they do. They have at least two things on the Shadow Shaman. The Sand King,
10 seconds to pick your hero,
Outworld Devourers,
moron. 5 seconds,
you know.
Morty. It'll be
Astral Imprisonment.
yeah, Astral Imprisonment.
Pick it good.
So there's a lot of stuff that'll hurt the Queen of Pain. Hopefully we'll see a couple good rotations.
Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick 'em right.
Spin. Ooh.
I really like this
versus-
Sven pick because I didn't think they had great combos with Darkseer. Like the Boulder Smash is really good, but it's extremely difficult to pull off.
Mhm.
The Sven stun into the vacuum is way easier to pull off. And
Oh,
so it
yeah,
gives it
definitely.
a much better team fight combo. I think a lot of times people sometimes pick Darkseer without trying to combo it with anything, and I feel like the hero's not that good if you don't have something to combo it with.
So something I do want to see here on Dragon Soul, I 100% think it should be the Faceless off lane. They need a range carry. If they can get a range carry who can
Sand King's
attack...
good against Sven.
No, yeah, definitely they are. But okay, so we see a Vino.
Could still be a Venom.
That's a
would be
Vino carry?
lane.
Safe lane? Yeah.
Safe lane.
Vino carry, which is, again, something I thought was really good, because you have something to attack into the Faceless Void. You have him in his Void. You have something to attack him with, because that'll be a really big problem for Sven, anyone actually who's caught in there, and kiting. There's a lot of slow and annoyances on their team. So, but we do
It's a lot of
see.
slow, but also Venomancer is a pretty immobile hero. Like, he has to watch out for ganks. They've got a Spirit Breaker and an Earth Spirit.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they could be. Usually, carries get carry Venos. Usually, what end up with a Blink or a Force Staff, Shadow Blade. I mean, Shadow Blade's not too great here because connection failed. It's not good.
Yeah, it always happens. This is a
Yeah,
glitch.
that's normal.
I was like, that isn't good. All right.
I don't know why, but I feel like Civil's team is like 1k less average MMR.
Now they're smurfing.
It might be.
Well, from what I can tell, right, the low key guys, they're 5K. I don't know who their second
Yeah.
round pick is.
I think
though.
OK is 5K as well, huh?
Yeah, that's correct.
Mm,
I don't know. Let me try to look up who's Sievel's second round. pick
I'm
was.
right now.
Okay.
yeah, I didn't have enough time to really go through. I'm gonna make like cheat sheets for myself whenever before
is-
games usually, but I usually don't know who I'm
It
casting.
was
So.
3DS. I don't know who that is.
Um,
Might be Dagar.
so we do see a smoke.
Dagger is his last round pick.
So something I really want to
So
see.
3DS just didn't show up.
Yeah, something here I really want to see. I want to see Dragon Souls. I always say Dark Soul. Dragon Soul. I want to see them invade for this rune. They have a really good like rune take because there is what 2 stuns. Yeah, there's only 2 stuns on Team 7's team. Yeah, so we do see this. We do have 3 different
yeah.
stuns.
First Spirit went Boulder.
Yeah. So we do see this. Hopefully this will work out for them. They have 3 stuns. If they catch anyone, maybe this Spirit Breaker, they do see it. So that's a lot of different grab. Oh, that might have actually just saved this. Yeah, he can. Oh no, he charged. Ooh, so that's a first blood. That's definitely going first blood in the terms of Dragon Soul. See Evil getting it.
Should not invade with only 2 people. Oh, never mind. Radiant invaded.
Yeah, the Radiant invaded into with 4 people, and that managed to get. I mean, Sivo got a healing salve.
I think his
So.
lane is in such a good position for Quap now since Sivo wasn't able to block.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. They're gonna be immediate gank in. Are they gonna see this? Yeah, that is a dead Outworld. Oh, I don't think that actually saves him. He's alive.
Yeah,
Is that
he uses
salve
a
he
lot
brought
of
out?
regen. I feel like you should just die in that.
It's like, honest, yeah, like he can't even lane now.
Yeah.
He like has to go heal or wait for a salve.
Like, he had to buy another.
No,
salve.
he just yeah.
He would have lost the same amount of gold.
Well, honestly, if he wouldn't have salved, I think he would have survived. He had just enough life so that if he just would have eaten it,
yeah,
he just would have eaten it. Yeah, he should have waited maybe 2 seconds, but I mean, it's hard to tell. But definitely now, it's gonna be a really hard lane.
Ben's getting shackled, but
Yeah.
it's actually going to be a dual off lane. At least for now.
It looks like there's gonna be 3 at the moment there, so this is gonna be a really hard lineup for the Sven, just right off the back.
They should like gank this Venomancer bottom as soon as possible. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
Venom
all
has to be
alone.
punished for being alone.
Yeah.
Going on the shaman. Oh,
It looks like he might go down, but there isn't a stun on Wubba, so he's just gonna walk away from that.
That was brutal to watch.
Oh yeah. So something that the Owl Devourer can do, just to maybe help him out with this with this Quap, is if you astral yourself, like around right at the beginning of it, you don't take nearly as much damage. I think it's like almost half of it that you don't have to worry about.
I mean, you take less damage, but you're not last hitting for 4 seconds.
Right.
So
Right, it's true. But if
it's
you
still like,
yeah. But Shadow Strike's already up, so if he sits there and last hits, he just stacks it on him again, and that's not only an initial 75 damage, but you're... I mean, this is a really hard lane for this Outworld, and definitely.
I think it's only really worth it if you Astral to completely dodge it. Like if you see the cast animation and you can Astral before like one of the projectiles in the air.
Yeah, that would be pretty much the only time you would do it. I mean, I think it's a smart idea for them to leave this Faceless up top because he's going to be fine by himself. Just get a little rotation to try to kill this mid. We are going to see them dive on a Spirit Breaker, but... Ooh, this Bork, this Sand King's very likely going to be dead, and he is dead.
Ooh, nice boulder smash.
Wow, that Astral.
Yeah, are they going to get out of this for free? Well, who just popped a salve?
It's a third salve on OD.
OD did? I mean, I'll give it to them, though. Like, it's not a bad idea to keep bringing out salves. Like, I do it all the time.
He's needed them.
Yeah, if you need it, it's better to bring out a salve than to not and die.
Can you Astral before the Q and, like, and not be hit by it?
If it's in air before... Like, if it's in the air and doesn't hit you before the Astral, then it doesn't hit you. So that's what Gus was talking about a second ago. If he manages to get the Astral Imprison off while it's in air, not actually before it hits him, it doesn't actually hit him. So, because you technically, it's kind of like Puck, where you kind of go into a different dimension, so nothing actually does anything. I don't believe.
Void's actually last hitting this Fen. It's potentially very scary.
Yeah, well, I think the thing about Spin is, like, he's really good, but you need a babysitter for a while. That's why I was a little concerned about the 2 roaming. Like, you generally want to get at least one good roamer and then another kind of, like, babysitter lane support that can roam. So the Shadow Shaman pick was really good because you can roam with Shadow Shaman. You don't have to, but you can. I don't think... who is it? So Spirit Breaker has to roam almost, and so does Earth Spirit.
Yeah, just a little bit sad for Sven when he's lower level than this Void, and Void is the one that's pulling creeps.
Yeah. He's trying to help him out. I'm surprised at how bullied out of lane this Quap is actually being. I mean, granted, I guess OD can steal your intelligence, which is really annoying for an intelligence hero, but...
Thing is, well, he actually doesn't have enough mana. If he had full mana, he may Shrine, like this gets him 6.
Yeah, actually...
Once he hits his spells.
Oh, canceled it. This is, right now, this is a very easy chance.
Could be bad, but it could be very good.
No.
Oh my god.
Sand King missed his stun by just that much.
Not gonna flame
On that,
today.
the blink cast animation is considerably longer than the stun for Sand King. Like he can afford to be more patient there. He doesn't have to like try to time it like with a boulder smash or.
I don't know why
some other
Spirit
long
Breaker
stuff.
is trying to kill a Void top. Like you're not gonna kill a Void with just the 2.
Yeah, he'll just leave.
Like you should be bottom. Somehow Darkseer is still able to kill this Veno. Actually, a nice block by the Plague Ward.
Yeah, it looks like that. This was saying for almost everyone. Veno. I mean, Veno's really annoying, but Darkseer in itself is extremely annoying. We might actually... No, not quite yet. They want to be aggressive on this this Finn, but not quite. Maybe when this Shadow Shaman's a little bit higher level. He's only level 2 at the moment, so he only has level 1 shackles. So, doesn't quite have enough. It's pretty much a farming game so far. I'm surprised that the Quap has not dove hard enough on this Outworld yet. And actually, this is what he's doing right now. Unfortunately, you don't really want to... you don't want to do that to yourself, because this... Oh, maybe he's just going to walk out. You should not have let him walk out of that. He doesn't have enough for his...
Problem was not enough mana.
Yeah. That's one of those things you need to think about how much mana you have, because he shouldn't have been able to walk out of that, especially with Astral imprisoning himself. It's almost always a death sentence. Are we gonna see... Oh, I mean, pretty much casually farming. I mean, Sven's going straight for his...
Going on the Quap, but he's gonna be able to blink out.
Yeah. Quap's really hard to deal with. Like, he's really hard
Force
to gank.
TP, and he has to go back to base now.
Yeah.
if I'm this Earth Spirit, I get Geomagnetic Grip level 3 instead of the second point in Boulder Smash, because it opens up the possibility to gank the Faceless Void. You have no chance of killing the Void without the silence. The silence is 2.5 seconds. The extra point in stun is half a second.
Yeah.
So you have to have the silence if you want to gank him. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to gank him at all, but then you're really limiting yourself. Like, they haven't gone bottom at all. It's just been him trying to do things mid.
Yeah, it's basically just
that
been.
being said, Darkseer's been doing great.
Yeah, it's basically just been Darkseer versus the Venomancer. I mean, Darkseer already has 46 last hits. I mean, he doesn't have any denies, but 46, that's a good bit at 8 for an, what is he? He's an offlaner. I mean, he's doing better than the Sven, he's doing better than everyone, but, I mean, he's actually top of the charts. Quap's the only one that's even close with 44, and that's a solo mid.
They're on the same team.
Yeah, and they're on the same team. The only one close on the other team is the Loki on the Veno with 41 now.
Going on the Shaman top.
This is gonna be a dead.
Great
Oh,
chrono.
and the chrono.
Like, there's no TPs, no follows up.
yeah, it is still gonna be a dead shaman, but you do what you gotta do. They didn't quite stack those stuns, the Berrywood, but that was a great Faceless Void ult to at least try to stop.
That is his ulti down though.
Yeah, that is an ulti down. But I mean, what are you gonna do with it right now as a Faceless? Till you can actually kill anyone yourself, Chronosphere is basically just a defensive tool to get out. You don't have really anybody that can attack from the outside yet. I mean, you have the Outworld Devourer, but that's how much is he really gonna do if he's in the center of the Chronosphere? Are we gonna see a dead Earth Spirit? No, not quite. We might see.
Spearbreaker though.
He doesn't have enough mana to get out, but here comes the Quap.
And they're actually switching targets.
Yeah, Quap actually might go down. No, Quap's got enough to blink
Not
out.
enough mana for Shackle.
But we do see the Earth Spirit.
Kill steal.
Yeah, Earth Spirit, yeah. Kill steal. Kill secure. He's a support. He needs gold for wards.
Yeah. He has mana brute, so this is good.
So,
Dyer's middle tower.
we
So
are... What's up?
it is the Spearbreaker. We were talking kind of about who was going to be the position 5. It is the Spearbreaker who's buying all the wards, letting Earth Spirit try to get Urn finished.
Which
Actually
is-
going to charge bottom for the first time.
Yeah, which is nice, but, like, honestly, it's hard to depict it. Like, if the Earth Spirit's amazingly good, then yeah, he should definitely get it.
Iron Shell though.
But you see that right there? That might have just sealed this Spirit Breaker's death warrant. Like, he can run in, that's awesome, but
He
he's
should
not high
charge
enough.
back and-
I mean, he's not high enough up to do anything. Like, his Charge of Darkness was down.
What a piece of crap vacuum. What a great.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it.
Oh, and Quap
Really
comes
find the
in.
void.
Yeah, are they gonna find the Void? The Void's not gonna be able to get out. And that's a 3 for none. That's a 3 for 1. The Spirit Breaker went down.
Yeah.
Good rotations there by the Quap.
Really risky TP by the Outworld Developer when he was at like 1/3 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
That's what I was trying to say. I think the Spearbreaker should have just turned around and tried to, maybe get a lucky bash and yet Iron Shell on.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it like this. As a mid player, I mean, I'm sure he knows this, but like, you are basically just the second core. You need to bring everybody into the late game. At least give enough farm for your carry to get there. So you don't want to take risks and rotate if you don't have to. Are we gonna see Arctan? Oh, Arctan barely got out. But yeah, so you don't want to see your mid really jump in and die. If you can actually do something, you think you can do something, go in. If you think it's too risky for you to go in, don't go in. I mean, it's perfectly fine for you to sit and farm, take farm priority instead of jumping in and dying. Even if it's getting 1 kill.
But Venomancer isn't, like, you're not going to rely on him in the late game to carry your team.
He can. He's not going to. I mean,
Like,
yeah.
He's going pipe or something, I don't know.
Well, he's going pushing build. There's so you max out his Plague Wards, and instead of doing Venomous Gale and Poison Sting. It's basically, I'm assuming he's going to get the 3x Plague Ward build and just push as hard as he can. Bottom, we do see a fight. We actually might see the Venom go down.
Sloppy.
Yeah, it's really sloppy, but we are going to see the Shadow Shaman go down, and we are definitely going to see this Venom go down. Is he going to be able to deny himself? Oh, he didn't quite go in there in time.
That is a lot of like space.
Yeah, that was a lot of space created. So Shadow Shaman did go down. He ended up beating.
Doesn't get lucky bashes.
Yeah, honestly, if the Sven maybe should have turned on that. He has God Strength. Venom, like I was saying, with Faceless, what are you gonna do as a Faceless if you catch someone and you can't kill him? Not at the early levels, at least. So I mean, it's just one of those things. They are gonna leave this Sven basically to free farm, so that's good. He does have a Echo Saber already.
Oh, OD mid.
Oh, OD goes down very easily. Didn't even need to use the Sonic Wave. I mean, I like how the Arctan is just throwing this his shell on the Spear Breaker, just letting him run around.
Yeah, that's a really strong combo.
We are going to see the rotation for the Darkseer bottom from the Sand King, but not really anything you can do. Just go ahead and surge yourself and run away. But mid, oh, diving under the tower. Outworld Devour, you should be able to do something here, but there's no mana. Oh, just enough to blink out. It's one of the really hard things you're going to have to do. I mean, I do like the fact that the Orchid's getting queued up, but it's, I mean, how late is it going to go? It's only going to help for what? The Quap? As soon as Quap gets a Blink Dagger, I mean, not a Blink Dagger. As soon as Quap gets a Lincoln's, I mean, that's not going to really be that effective anymore.
Who's building a Orchid?
The Outworld Devour.
What, is he really?
Yeah, he's building it, I think, specifically for the Quap. I mean, there's a couple items that I think would be way better on him. Maybe an Atos does the exact same thing, basically, the Orchid does. I mean, 2-second hold. You can't blink out of it. You can't do anything. Sit there and hit him. Then you Astro Imprison him and just Atos him again.
Alright, I need to find 2 subs.
We're getting pretty good farm down here. So looking at the net worth chart, we do see the OK on the Queen of Pain top. Sven on the next Wubba. Oh, we do see the fight. Oh, good vacuum. Oh, not gonna be good enough though. Good attempt bottom by by Team 7. Not quite gonna get him. Just padding these just so we can pad stats here. Wubba with a surprising 104 last hits. That's amazing if you think about it. 105 last hits by 16 minutes. Really good. That just goes to show that you basically just left the carry up there and farm, and he just farms. Next one on the opposite team is at 86, so it's pretty far away. Oh.
So aggressive there.
What a good Chronosphere. That was an amazing Chronosphere right there. Trading the Outworld for... I mean, I don't know if I like to trade a support, like a hard 5 for a mid, but still, if you're going to go out with nothing, you might as well get something. It was really good, too, because he chronoed them right next to the wards, so if you see, it didn't actually catch the wards, so the wards could just attack the that Outworld. Or the... not Outworld, the Spirit Breaker. We do have a hand of minus, though, on the Outworld Devourer. We have pretty much all the boots except for the Spirit Breaker. He's finished. Mana, normal ones. Loki getting on the Vino, getting a Veil next with this Helm of the Iron Will. I'm assuming that's an Orchid. I think it's an Orchid being built on the Queen of Pain as well. We do have the Echo Saber and the Mask of Madness being built out on the Sven. Blink Dagger just finished on the Sand King. Really good for his team. Going to help initiate really well. Nothing really big. We do have Mechanism built on Arctan on the Darkseer as well, though. So that'll be good.
I know, gonna go down again.
Yeah, it's not really good for your farming core. I
They
mean,
may get the Sven.
yeah, do they have the Sven? Yeah, definitely. Sven's going to go down. I mean, that's a 1-for-1. We have 2 farming cores. Granted, it's probably better for the Dragon Soul in that trade-off. You'd rather get the Sven. I mean, trading off your Venomancer, like you said earlier, Love, he's not going to carry you. He's not going to carry you through the end of the game. So
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm looking for subs. Although I did find them.
Yeah, for reading this game is very heavily dependent on their Outworld Devourer. He
Yeah.
needs to like be able to get a lot of farmers. They're gonna actually TP bottom and defend this.
Abs, really ballsy. If there was more people there for Team 7, like the Outward might go down here. That's actually he already used his Astral Imprison. That's 100%. Oh, 3-man Chrono. Did anybody get hit by that? This is actually going to turn in the Team 7's favor. They're just going to keep diving after him. And that's going to be 3 down. It's a 3 for none right now.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That was 3-0. The Team 7 didn't lose anybody. And even with that, they still have their Sven just up top farming. I mean,
You know, Morty, it sometimes feels like
and it looks like they might actually lose this tower. Dragon Soul might lose their bottom tier 2 for this, and top tier 2. I don't know if y'all know, but if you can fight, I mean, I'm sure y'all do, but if you can sit there and let your carry just farm, then why not?
Radiant's bottom tower is
If you can 4 for 5 and win, might as well do it.
I think Outworld Devourer is just trying to do too much. He should be the one that's just like only going to engagements when you know that's heavily in your favor. Like when you know you're gonna get a sick Chrono.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, like Faceless has to go first. He can't be the one trying to chase down people.
Oh, definitely.
He needs to be farming.
Oh, the Outworld actually is queuing up a Hurricane Pike next. So, Outworld might get caught out. This is actually gonna be a dead Outworld. Yeah. That's not something you can do. Like, as an Outworld Devourer, the only thing you can do right now for Team Dragon Soul is you have to wait for the Chrono, and you have to make sure your Outworld Devourer isn't
JB,
caught in
can
it.
you accept the party invite?
I don't. Okay, I do have one. Never mind.
Alright, we'll be leaving. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're just gonna let me.
Are we ready?
Hey.
Just gonna leave me here all by myself. Thanks for being here, guys. You know, I'm glad I didn't have to sit and talk by myself, which I'll have to do for the rest of this game. All right, later, guys. Okay, well, so now it's just me, but we are gonna see the mid tower go down for Team 7. Pretty good place there. I do like the fact this Quap is just so far ahead of the next person on Dragon Soul's team. I mean, it's Quap, Sven, and Darkseer at the top of the league. So the next person from Darkseer, the lowest one, is at 6,000. That's 2,000 ahead. Then we have, of course, the Sven, who's 3,000 ahead, but the Quap, okay, it's almost 5,000 gold ahead of the next person on Dark Souls. So there's an exceeding lead in Team 7's favor on both experience and farm. They're gonna have to, if Team Dark Souls wants to catch up on this, they're gonna have to very much just rely on this Faceless Void to just catch some really sick Chronos and just hopefully be able to catch this Veno right on the outside, have this Outworld Devourer right on the outside. But if this Outworld Devourer gets caught, then that Chrono's not gonna do almost anything, as we saw earlier on bottom. Quap's not up top, so we... Oh, are we going to see this Outworld? No, Outworld's not. He's not going to go down. But Quap is going to be able to jump in with his Blink. With his... he's going to Blink in and Orchid him up.
That's exact.
Jesus. So at 22 minutes, we do have 180 last hits. It's excessive. So, I mean, that's what your carry does. You got to flex your carry stuff and just farm. honestly, there's all the lanes are pushed out. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They are going to come in here and Roche. That was basically the next progression. Try to do as much as you can for Team 7. They're gonna take this very easily, especially with God Strength. I didn't think he was gonna even use it, but God Strength suspended. This is gonna go down extremely fast, and there isn't really much that Team 7 can, or Dark Dragon Souls can do about it. So honestly, I think Team 7 needs to just shoot down mid, maybe. We are gonna see this Shadow Shaman get locked out. The Shadow Shaman just melted to the Spirit Breaker, who doesn't have anything. He's literally just I'm gonna go catch people out for you. Hopefully my team has the mobility to catch me. And there's a Blink Dagger on the Sven. There's a Blink on Queen of Pain. They're gonna catch you, especially with the Earth Spirit, who can just roll in. So they have enough catch. Oh, here we go. There's this beautiful Chrono I was talking about. No, Outworld, you can't attack the creep. Oh, Outworld Devourer, I needed you not to attack that creep. And that is 3 for none right now. Oh man, there's the GG call. That's unfortunate. There is a GG call. Oh man, that was the determining fight though. That was basically you let the Sven farm all game. The only carry you had to depend on your mid. You had to depend on your off lane to basically keep you going, but it was basically just a game of, can I catch people in the Chrono? Yes. Is Outworld outside the Chrono and alive? If that's not it, then you're not going to really do much with that combo. It was a good game though. I hope we see maybe a little bit of a different strategy here next game, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean that was